Hey guys, welcome to yet another episode on Foodie Miles. In this Goa series, we have already shown you some of the amazing beaches of North Goa, and now we move towards South Goa. This episode is going to be a bit offbeat compared to our previous 3 episodes, so stay tuned. Hi guys, we start our episode 4 in Fiesta Beach Resort on Baga. And we start our day pretty early, about 8:30 am in the morning, because we have to check out and head straight towards South Goa, and that's where we are going to spend rest of our days in this Goa trip. Now, speaking about Fiesta Beach Resort, this is one of the most expensive places we have stayed in our trip, and it cost us about 7,500 rupees per night. And there is a detailed video about this property in our previous episode, so please check that out. Speaking about the breakfast, it was a buffet breakfast and it was pretty decent. They also had some live counters outside. All in all, it was a satisfactory breakfast before we started our journey towards South Goa. Today we'll be visiting the interiors of Goa and we'll visit a lot of ancient temples, so it's going to be very beautiful. Stay tuned. Yes, you heard that right. We're going to be visiting some of the most beautiful temples in South Goa, and we start off by visiting Sri Mahalakshmi Temple in Ponda. The journey from North Goa to South Goa is a long one. It took us about 2 hours to reach Ponda. It was a divine experience, quiet and beautiful. Next, we visited Sri Ramnath Temple, which was in the same area a few kilometers away. And then it was time for a quick snack, and we had some crispy vadas, soft idlis and some yummy buns in the canteen outside Sri Ramnath Temple. And I must say that the food here is really amazing. The quality is top notch, and I would say it's a place worth visiting. And then we drove about 20 minutes to Welling Sri Shantadurga Temple. We spent about 30 to 45 minutes in each of the temples. Each of these temples have their own timings, so we recommend that you check the timings of each of these temples to get access to pujas and darshanas. Then we paid our next visit to Sri Vijayadurga Temple, which was about 20 minutes drive from Shantadurga Temple. This temple is located in Kerim. And it was time for lunch. At about 2:30 p.m, we took a stop at Cafe Bhonsle, one of the oldest restaurant chains in Goa. If you are visiting this place, do not miss the mirchi bhaji and coffee. And at about 3:30 p.m, we leave Ponda to Zambaulim, where we visit the last temple for the day, Sri Damodar Temple. It took us about 90 minutes to reach Zambaulim. Photography is prohibited in most of the temples. That's why we do not have any visuals from within the temple. And around 6 pm we completed our visits to all the temples and headed over to our next destination, Palolem. See you in our next episode at the Palolem beach.